Good morning, dear students. Children, welcome to your another session of your online classes. Children, just to remind you that right now we are studying about lesson number 10, refraction and dispersion of light. Today is the third part of the lesson. Children, let's begin our topic for today, laws of refraction of light. Now, children, this particular concept, refraction of light, it will again and again talk about optical density and the refractive index. Now, here in this particular picture, you can see that there are two mediums shown, medium 1 and medium 2. These mediums can be air and water, it can be air and glass, it can be water or glass. Any two medium we can take. Now children, in any of these medium, these two laws are applicable. What is the first law? It is almost similar to what you have studied in reflection of light. The incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal. They all lie in the same plane. They all lie in the same plane. Now children, you have studied all this in your maths classes in the graph, x-axis, y-axis. So here they all are lying in the same plane. And second law is little bit different. The angle which is formed here, angle of incidence and the angle of refraction. When we take the ratio of both these two angles, we find that it remains constant. It remains constant for a given pair of medium. If we change the medium, our ratio will also change. And children, it also very much depends on the quality of light, which type of light we are using. So understood, these are the two laws of refraction of light. Now children, this I taught you earlier also. When light moves from less medium to the denser medium, it will always bend towards the normal, and vice versa. When it will move from denser medium to the rare medium, it will always bend away from the normal. And that is the reason, children, when you put a pencil in a glass filled with water, you will find that the pencil has actually bent. ना बट वो एक्चुअली में नहीं होता है. When you will take out the pencil, it will not look like so, but again children, when you dip in the water, you will find that it has bent little bit. Now a very important concept I want to teach you today, children, refraction of light through a glass slab. Now how does a glass slab look like, children? I have shown you the picture in my previous classes. Now children, refraction of light, whenever light travels from one medium to another medium, it will always bend. It will either bend towards the normal or it will bend away from the normal. Okay. And if it moves from denser to the rare, it will move towards the normal. If it moves from rare to the denser, then it will move towards the normal. So this particular phenomena we are going to now today observe how does it happen in a glass slab. Children, this is a glass slab. This is a little bit complicated picture, but just try to observe whichever alphabets I speak. First of all, look at a particular point Q. Look at a particular point R. You need to focus on these 2 points again and again. Okay. Now let us consider, children, that an incident ray PQ, an incidence ray PQ enters from the particular point Q. Okay. And what happened? And the point from where it enters the glass slab, at that particular point we will draw normal. We will draw N1. You can see here in the picture, children. So here we get our incidence angle of incidence. Understood? Again I am repeating. Let us consider an incident ray PQ, and at any particular point, ऐसा नहीं कि आपको यही point लेना है. You can take any other point. It enters the glass slab. Okay. Now air is a rare medium, glass is a denser medium. So children, what will happen? It will move towards the normal. This is our normal. So what will happen? It will move, and this is our refracted ray, and this is our refracted ray. Understood? Now, again, the light will not stop here. Why? Because glass is a transparent object. Now it will move out. Now, what happens? It moves from denser medium to the rare medium. So what will happen, children? It will move away from the normal. Now, what is this? Again, another normal. Now, children, this particular point R from where the refracted ray comes out. Okay, here we will draw another normal which we will name as N3, N4. Okay, and here you can see again one more angle formed. This is called as angle of emergence. Okay, so here we are coming across three rays. Again I am repeating, this is incident ray, children. This is emergent ray, और बीच वाली जो है this is the refracted ray, and there are two normals. This is first normal and this is the second normal. Here we are coming across three angles: angle of incidence, angle of refraction, and angle of emergence. Understood, children? So this is how light gets refracted in a glass. Incident ray, the light which enters, refracted, normal, angle of incidence, angle of refraction. I hope, children, you have understood the concept. Now, why does this particular phenomena take place? ऐसा क्यों हुआ? इतना complicated process होने की ज़रूरत क्या थी? It happens, children, only because light travels in with different speed in different medium. Okay, so that is why the speed of the light changes and hence the light get refracted. Again you can see the same picture, children: incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray. Okay, and children, if we extend our incident ray and emergent ray, अगर हम इन लाइन को extend करते हैं, we find that they are actually parallel to each other. It happens because of the bending of light. And children, if if the incident ray falls perpendicular, okay, so here no refraction will take place if it falls at perpendicular. So I hope you have understood what I wanted to teach you today. Just go through the concepts again, children: incident ray, reflected ray, emergent ray, angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence, normal 1 and normal 2. I hope you have understood what I wanted to teach you today. Take care of yourself, children.